Well guys, we've got a fish. Haven't weighed it yet, but as you can see it's a lovely looking common. I turned up yesterday afternoon. I wasn't going to do any recording yesterday, I just wanted to get set up, get some dinner and sort of get fishing. Smack this one out on the spot first time. What are you doing, Doug? Smack this one out on the spot first time and it's gone. So yeah, happy days. Beautiful looking fish, and hopefully there's more to come. We've ended our blank spree as well, which is good, and also the new carp dog curse. Right, we'll show you the other side and get her back. Steady. What a fish. I love the stock in this lake, it's so stunning. An absolute beauty. Right, let's get away to get her back.
It seems like every single day something bringing me down. Now there's a war in the streets, the guns blaze up the town.
Right guys, so happy days, we've got a fish. Weighed 28.9 or 28.10. I'm not 100% sure if it's a recapture because I had one obviously on my first session which was 28. I thought it was 30 but my scales were buggered, so ignore that. Noddy moment. So yeah, I'm going to have to check for the photos and have a look, see if that's a recapture. But I know there's quite a lot of commons in here around about that size, so hopefully it's not. It didn't have any recognisable sort of markings or anything like the other one did, so we'll see, but who cares. It's not a blank anyway, so we'll crack on. I'll show you a bit of the bait, what helped me catch that fish. What's he doing? Little bugger. So yeah, we'll show you the bait. Ooh. Got some, tipping it all over myself. This is the new version of the A1 Baits Killer Krill Boilie. 10 times better than the first version. We've got some Killer Krill and Atomic Crumb in there as well, along with some sweet corn. But a tiny little bit of rock salt in there as well. And yeah, doing one large spom to 2 large spoms per cast. I don't want to put too much bait out. Don't want to overfeed them. Just want to try and get a bite. I've been putting quite a bit of bait out the last couple of weeks, and yeah, I haven't seen any fish on the bank, so we're cutting down the bait a bit. And yeah, seems to have worked. So getting a little bit more out. Get a little bit more out now and hopefully bag another one. See you soon. Right guys, here's the rig that caught me the fish. Well, to be fair, this is a new fresh tied one. It's my low line pop-up setup, but this time I'm doing it with a curve shank pattern hook. As you can see, it sits a lot more aggressively on the bottom and gives a little bit of turn. Well, say a little bit, that's just a little twist on the bait and it's flicking the hook around. Absolutely mental. It's got so much movement. And yeah, it's nailed the fish perfectly for me, right in the middle of the bottom lip, and it's held true. Hook's nice and sharp, so let's get it clipped up and get it out there. Oh yeah, the pop-up as well. This is one of my little yellow specials from A1 Baits. It's a fruity blend. Little cork plug in there just so it can sit out there all day until I get a bite, or if I don't get a bite, so to speak. But yeah, let's get it clipped up and get it out. Right guys, since that 28 nothing else has happened, so I'm going to bring the rods in, put some bait out on all the spots and just rest it for maybe 3-4 hours, maybe even longer, and then get the rods out just before this evening. It's never really been a daytime bite. I think that common and another common, which I think it's the same fish to be honest. Looking at the pictures, I think it's a repeat capture, but that's the only one that I've had during the day, and most other people have had them during the night as well. So going to be fishing for night bites basically, so we're going to get the bait out, have a couple laps of the lake or something, take the dog round, keep him busy, and hopefully get the fish confident in where I am, because there's no other anglers on, so I need to sort of boost and build their confidence in this area, and hopefully under the cover of darkness later on they'll get their heads down and start feeding. So we'll give that plan a go. I haven't really done it for that long, like resting the swim or anything like that on this lake before, but we've already caught, so it don't matter if it don't work, if we blank because of it, but it's, at the same time it's worth a pop, it might work. So we'll get guys, we had a little stalking opportunity. I was walking along along the lake and saw a bit of bubbling on pit 2, not pit 1. So I've run back and grabbed a rod and just popped down there. It's probably 2 wraps out, if that. So we're going to give it 10-20 minutes just to see if we can nick a bite out of it. There's some stunners in this little lake as well. Just to keep us busy whilst we let the bait hopefully get fed on the other lake. Hopefully we'll come back to you with a lovely little pit 2 comment or mirror. Ooh, let's see. Right guys, we're back in the swim now. That little stalking opportunity sort of faded away rather quickly as soon as I cast out, so I think I spooked whatever it was there away. But we're back in the swim now, got the rods out. They've gone out perfectly first time, all of them. And the more I seem to be casting, and the more bait I'm putting in, the cleaner the spots are getting, which is good. It's really good. So going into tonight confident. I've had one already, so we'll see what happens, and we'll keep you updated if anything happens. Right guys, morning time, we haven't had anything else. We're packing up now just so we can make the 12 o'clock crossing. Yeah, continue a little review of this little Tempest brolly I bought. Got it second hand, like I said in one of my other videos, and it's mint. Got it with a wrap and everything as well. But another little review, let me just sit down. I want to do for the new waterproof quarter socks. Quite pricey, oh lovely, quite pricey, about 30 quid I think I paid for them, or 27.99 I believe, either way, shy of 30 quid, and yeah, these things, they are 100% waterproof, because whilst walking around yesterday whilst we were resting the swim, yeah, I decided that I wanted to just randomly step in a puddle. No, I obviously didn't mean to, but I thought, my heart went straight away like, no, I got wet feet, and I remembered I've got these on, and my feet didn't get wet, didn't get cold. My feet haven't been cold since I've put them on. They just feel like I'm constantly wearing like a really comfortable like slipper. They're absolutely mint, and I've spent 15 quid on the Tracker, what are they, merino wool socks, the Cool Max socks. I bought Ski Tech socks. I've been to like go outdoors, I've been to Decathlon, bought so many socks to try and keep my feet warm, and they all just ended up making my feet cold, whereas these have kept my feet warm 100%. I do suffer with cold feet quite a lot, and when my feet get cold, my whole body does, and these, they're mint. So if you've got 30 quid spare, or you're looking for a pair of warm socks, go and get the new quarter waterproof ones. They're absolutely fantastic. And if you run out in the middle of the night and do what I do and forget to put your boots on, your feet don't get wet. Can't ask for more.
If you are real bad man, then you